out in the world? Happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of Cognac Confessionals. I'm your host, Deshaun. History in the Making Entertainment, Keep It Cloudy Productions, uh, Camouflage. Who am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anybody?
Drop knock.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the incredible Drop Knock. It's Friday, the Friday before Thanksgiving, before y'all forget that the native Aboriginal people of this continent was slaughtered by the pilgrims.
When they was watching their babies' heads get crushed in and the women raped and pillaged, I know they gave thanks.
Y'all over there praying to and thanking people for domesticating y'all. But got a great show lined.
Hey, what's up, man? It's your just out here doing my thing.
Something, you know what I mean? Got about
Everybody switching up today. And our guest today, bro. How you doing, bro? Go on and introduce
What's
yourself
going
to the
on,
world.
man? I'm Nokyo Biller, aka Nokyo Japan. Yeah, man, the R&B singer, the greatest. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
Okay. So before we even go, where can people find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram at the real THA_Nokyo NOKYO like Tokyo, Japan. And I'm on Facebook, Nokyo Belair. Twitter, Nokyo Belair. Everywhere, Nokyo Belair.
Okay. Singing, cause see, I always wish I could sing, man. Singing is that's a superpower, man.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can hum, I can do some shit, but yeah, I always wish I could just sing. See, I put this yak down and get it in, but nah.
I was born in Nashville.
Okay.
From the Bay Area, of course. Came Oakland. I mean, you know, that's what it is. But that my roots in Oakland. Grew up in Oakland.
Okay.
Did all my dirt in Oakland. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
All right. And
Well, for me personally, where it started, I mean, I got musical roots in my family, but what it started for me, man, I watched the Temptations when I was young.
The miniseries?
Yeah, the
coming to
miniseries.
see you,
Yeah.
Otis.
Yeah, yes, sir. Seen that, and I was like, damn, I want to do that right there. And I was like at 7 years old, and after that, I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, even if I don't never make it to where I want to make it. But I like what they was doing.
It's a true passion.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
And that's what you gotta have. Because I look at a lot of cats. You know, I've been around for many moons, and so many cats that I know that have jumped off in the music game, and they act like it's over you. They can't even really touch you because his cousin is Dionne Warwick, or you know, whatever. You know,
Yeah. Watched the Temptations, the miniseries. You said you were 7, so
Yeah.
okay. So I know some singers, not a lot. Well, a bunch of singers. Was there a church back? You know that type of shit. I mean, let's talk about it, bro.
I mean, yeah, some church, but not really like that. I'm like, I don't want to say no baritone. I don't want.
In the car.
But you know, it was more so like songs. A lot of, I mean, I'm talking about from, you know, the Bee Gees to Ambrosia, you know, variety, you know. The melody sounds sweet to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I like how that sound. I like the sound or the harmonies or the stacks. And it's just, I decided to study more and more and more.
Using a group, so take us through the process of you, from when you got in, start doing songs, and to where you are. Let's go through that process.
Well, you know, so I'm gonna start by saying the reason for the group is because, like I said, seen the Temptations, but I was shy also. I was always shy. So I was like, I don't want to be on there by myself. So I'm like, but if I have lead personality, I wasn't like just like take your shirt off and like, hey, look, this is me. I was more so like smooth.
You want to be Bobby Brown?
Yeah, one
Or you want to be Ronnie?
And I was more. And the voice was better than probably the group members, but it had that. And then the official group I joined, the name of the group, and made it my last 6 years, and it just.
That's
Yeah.
life.
You know, yeah. We got the little fame with the little high school girls and some. Here, you know what I'm saying, and we this must be where it's at, and unfortunately that's what it was, and then.
Okay.
Yeah, that was all like 12 years ago.
What was the moment when you was like, I could sing? Like, how old was you? What happened? Because I was in the shower busting one day. Then I took that. I'm just saying, like,
Sixth grade,
you know what I mean? Like,
The moment, I mean, like I said, when I was 7, I started trying to sing. I was singing, and it was like, oh, you got a cool voice, but it wasn't strong. And then I just kept doing it. I kept doing it, and then it was like, really? Girls, all that, and they was like, oh, you can sing. And then I had a childhood friend.
They tell you then.
Yeah, I was like, I'm doing it.
Mark Anthony.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna sing the song. All right, sing me to sleep. Sing me to sleep. Okay, and then I just kept getting better through the years. I was the best singer because I wasn't a powerhouse singer. It was the fact that my voice was so light. It was like a Ronnie and New Edition. It was like, damn, how can, you know, other male singers like, damn, how can you get. So that's more so what it was. Like, so I think like around, I kind of always knew but didn't really know.
But you put your time in, and let that be a message to you young artists out there. I don't care how naturally gifted. You gotta get your.
Yeah,
You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
10,000 hours, man. Yeah.
Exactly, 10,000 hours. That's
Gotta
a
get
minimum.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a minimum. People think it's a maximum.
No.
Today, no, that's a minimum.
That's the minimum. And then after that, everything else after that is.
And if you're not willing to do that, then I don't.
What are topics that you typically write about? What do you try to bless people with your gift?
Boy, so I talk about. I don't do it no. Well, can't say I don't do it no more. Somebody heart broke somewhere probably. But I talk about that stuff because I feel like that's more so people always say have substance. Talk about your life, and I'm like, well, what I'm gonna talk about? I'm not a. Matter how I create songs is what the beat called for. You know what I'm saying? If it's like 2000s, early 2000s, then I gotta go listen to some some Jagged Edge, some John B, and be like, okay, let me embody this style. If it's
Hey, artist. Being your authentic self won't never let you down. That's why so many people have came and gone, and Mary J. Blige could come to town right now and pack the Coliseum because Mary been authentic for 35 years.
facts.
I've seen people say, "Oh, she can't really sing to me, this and that." Well, she been selling out arenas for. In fact, somebody could have been born the day that Mary dropped her first album. They're a full-grown adult with kids of their own now
and full-fledged fans.
Because authenticity. Because and this was one of the things that Mary said. Sometimes kind of wear on you.
Yeah, it definitely
and if you
can.
change and evolve, your fans won't.
Right.
Happy Mary. So Mary.
Change supposed to grow?
Exactly.
Like
do you have that problem being authentic, but also being like you want to keep a part of yourself to your you?
Well, not everything, but I mean, you do kind of get stuck in a category. I mean, because let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if I was trying to court somebody, if I was single and courting somebody, I can be like, well, look what you talk about. Like, this who you is. Like, well, I mean, that's who I was. That song came out 5 years ago. That's who I was then. You know what I'm saying? That was the in the present moment. Yeah, it's you can be like, well, this is a situation that happened then.
So do you write all your own material? Do you work with writers? What's your process?
All right.
Will give it the same effort you will.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Salute to the writers. I'm an artist.
The albums of the last 40 years. But when it came time for him to make the second album, he made the first album, he was fresh out the pen.
Right.
He was fresh out the and he made that second album. The first album was written after 5 years of the penitentiary.
Right.
Yeah, it was painful.
The second album was written after being on private jets and
whole different vibe.
Yeah.
chilling.
Ain't it sad and depressed no more?
6 figures easy.
Right.
I'm not finna rap about sitting on the block drinking 40s and.
The great boxer Marvin Hagler said, "It is so hard to get up and do road work, and you've been sleeping in silk."
The R&B album's been written by, females that been going through some shit. Like
Well, to really hit
abusive relationships.
To really do R&B, you got to go through some things.
And them end up being like platinum albums.
Shoot, it's rhythm and blues.
Yeah,
You got to go
blues.
through some things.
Yeah, you got to be in tune with them emotions. If you non-emotional, but that's why I feel about don't really want to speak on individuals by name, but but we're gonna say mainstream. A lot of mainstream artists, a lot of them ain't in tune with the music. They just on a beat and
It's
singing.
well produced.
Yeah, that's it. But they ain't really feeling it, and that's the difference between old school R&B and
Well, that's
modern.
about back in the day. You didn't have a lot of young blues singers because to sing the blues, you had to go through some things.
You have to be
You had to damn near be in your 40s and have really went through some things in order for the audience to even connect with you. If you got up there and you look too pretty and this and that,
Yeah,
you're like, oh, you ain't been through nothing.
You ain't been through nothing. Yeah.
It ain't
on. You still got Similac on your breath.
Right.
You ain't
Most
ready.
definitely.
Yeah, because in all genres of music, people say this and that about hip hop, but when you look at country music, when you look at blues, when you look at the great R&B, everybody wants their artist, no matter what the genre is, to really have experienced some aspect of what they're talking about.
Yeah, you got it. I could write some love shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd be like, what? So, because we on the writing process, the writing aspect. Do you sit down? What's your timeline? Do you give yourself a timeline to have something done, or do you just be like, something? Ooh.
So how I write songs is I don't necessarily write them down, physically. Cause I always feel like it's those natural just freestyle moments that actually be the better songs.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do, I use BandLab, and I pre-record. I get the beat, and I just feel it, and then I sit on it forever, how long I need to sit on it. Then I add words onto it. I be like, well, this song is called, Construction, and all right, Construction. Well, like, and then when it's time to record it, then by that time I should have words that I done put together and have a whole song. I don't like to go into the studio and with just nothing or freestyle it. I definitely need a whole a story to tell, So
Okay.
I'm big on that. Yeah.
That's what's up. And I will say it's not a lot of artists that write their own shit, especially when it comes to singing.
Facts.
Because a lot of singers, and I'm not knocking singers, because I can't sing. I can't, but I can't. But I can't. But you basically doing somebody else's words. So when you got an art. Cash money forever, ever.
Well, it's the way the R&B industry is set up now.
Yeah.
It's really all about the producer and
Yeah.
the manager, and they literally go in there and craft something and try
They
to
build
treat
a bear.
and they try to treat the artist like, oh, we're gonna do all this and we're just gonna plug
Put you in.
Yeah.
Right.
And then if you don't work, we just take you out because
And
we
put
got this
somebody else
formula
in.
and we just plug
Put
them
this
in, and it's all about the production and
Right.
the presentation. And so when an artist comes along and they really presenting like, I'm an artist, they don't kind of know what to do with that because they got this formula.
Definitely right.
But
Exactly.
it makes the next 15 R&B artists that you hear all seem to be, cookie cutter.
Cookie cutter, definitely.
Because
cookie cutter.
I mean, like you said, with the group, especially when it comes to groups, you look at this machine. I'm calling music industry a machine because that's what it is. When it comes to groups, you'll have a group, and we'll use 5 because that's a great number for groups, 5 and 4, but we'll use 5. You got 5 in the group, and 2 of them be the powerhouses. And you got the 3 that's...
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? They're these niggas like, you know, but hey, they got the choreography down. And then you'll get, the system will be like, hey, we got y'all to the world, and it's these 2 niggas that's really out there doing it, and you got the 3 niggas in the back like, and they'll plant the seed that you don't need them niggas.
Yeah.
Man,
Right.
you know they coming to see you.
Facts.
I mean, the game is so cold. Like, one of my favorite groups all time was Rolls Royce. So when they did here go the thing, the group was actually already called Rolls Royce. And somebody said you need a female singer. So they brought her in, but they was already Rolls Royce. Well, the record label then started doing photo shoots with her out front, them in the back. Then they signed a separate deal and started calling her Rose. So she started performing as if she was Rolls Royce, and then they eliminated the group because they said we could put anybody.
Anybody.
Same thing with Shalimar. They literally told them we
was,
could go put anybody up here, and that's what they do. But see, the way R&B first started,
Jody Watley first, then they swapped her out for
they told Jody Watley that they could literally get any airhead to stand up here when she wanted a little extra money. But what people don't understand is a lot of those
Jody
groups
Watley
back in the
is
days, the Four Tops, even the Temptations, that was the running joke because all the Temptations could actually sing lead.
They always,
While ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis, the joke to that was that Otis just, like you said, Otis just didn't have the personality.
That's it.
She sang lead.
That's what made them so special.
That's when even In Vogue, I think, was probably the last group where all the singers could sing lead.
Yeah.
Right.
Now they do want to have
one
guy up front, and this that.
One guy, one girl.
And you'll notice sometimes on the second album, that guy's still there, but them dudes don't look familiar because they've replaced them.
Or they
just as long as they can keep putting that one guy up
they
front.
not in the forefront of the picture. They kind of grazed out in the back,
and they start that from album 1, which the group don't never notice because it's like, well, we just here now. But they be like, damn, when you go back and look, you be like, damn, we was in the back that album cover. We didn't even really realize that.
He's happy to be there.
That's it. We got money now. A little bit of money. We think we got money.
Ain't no more cheese fries, motherfucker.
I think that Boys and Men, all them dudes could have sang lead.
All of them. Another talent. Yeah, and I'm glad they finally meshed back after years of leaving.
But then you look at some of them, like, don't get me wrong, SWV is one of my favorite groups, right? But the one girl in SWV, they sometimes, when they go on tour, her mic isn't even on.
What are you talking about?
Taj?
Oh,
now, Lily's mic is on because when they do, what's that Patti LaBelle joint?
She do sing on that. If they only knew. Yeah.
Right. In fact, she carries the mid part, which allows Coco to save her energy to go high. But even on that, when you look at that, like go look at some of their live performances, especially ones that ain't slickly produced, like they do casinos or shit like that. You'll see Lily's mic is on. Lily is helping her carry that on that. The other girl's mic isn't even on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Can you imagine? Could you imagine?
But like now, shit, it's like they damn near ain't even doing singing groups no more. Too much.
I mean, they got some. Like you look on Instagram, it's some that's trying. Time and kind of mesh it together with the old style and the modern day time to be like something brand new.
Plus, even if it's from the street, the R&B still got to be something different. Like for instance, Mary J. Blige is from Yonkers Projects, but she still and Yonkers. If you ever been there, it's the whole city is projects. Like literally, like Marin City, the whole city is fucking projects. Mary J. Blige is from the bricks.
Right.
But then I look like this new girl they got. She been around a minute. Summer Walker.
Yeah, I was just talking about.
Old nigga. But I know more about her drama and Baby Daddy than I do about her music. And I shouldn't even know that. Now, I do like the girl SZA. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I got both her albums. I don't really buy R&B, but I do got both sisters' albums. I done broke bread on the ticket prices to see her, and that's my girl. Her shit is slickly produced, but she ain't flat out blowing like
No.
Aretha Franklin. I think she got it in her because I can see it in her, and I love all the music, but I don't. If somebody say, "What's the song where she just really blowing the roof off of it?"
It's not.
I can't give you that, but I can give you some songs. Be like, "Hey," because her Control album.
Yeah.
Like, say you taking a drive to L.A., you can put Control on and let that thing play.
Yeah.
All the
You
way.
can tell that she wanted it. That she
You know what I'm saying? But she don't got them. She don't got us. She might have got it, and they just ain't allowing her. But she don't got that. 70s soul disco diva vocals.
You rarely gonna find anybody new today that can touch that era.
And why is that? You think?
Because it's like you can have a LeBron, but there'll never be another Jordan.
That's facts. That's facts.
There'll never be another Magic.
Facts.
There'll never be another
So
Bird.
you saying the heart and the passion, the talent is there. Of course, they all got talent, but the passion is like, what's the
league
difference?
will not. Here's the thing about the league, and this is music industry. When I say the league in these terms, they have everybody in this mindset. Because I spoke on it on somebody's post before when they were talking about female rappers. The misnomer, the bullshit that y'all fed, you niggas in the world is fed is that there can only be one.
Right.
That's where you fuck up at. You have a plethora of talented sisters, and so just because one is, there can be more than one, and there can be many, but subconsciously y'all bite and suck the fat of the dick of this. There can only be one concept. Right. So actually, subconsciously, you discount.
That you say that because last night, and I recommend this to everybody. Last night on the late night, Eddie Murphy has a new documentary on Netflix.
Right,
I watched it like at 2 a.m. last night, and he started talking about that when he came along, they tried to be like, basically, you knocking Richard Pryor off. Richard Pryor,
exactly.
Because there can only be one. There can only be one, and he spoke about that.
Right, exactly. Yeah, because it's only
they only do it with niggas.
Did you see something crucial that Eddie said?
Yeah.
He said, "I opened doors. After me, they was able to do this. After me, they was able to do this. After me, you was able to do that." Eddie Murphy was no gatekeeper, and a lot of people don't realize. Everybody behind the camera was black. All the production people was black. All the actors, like Eddie wasn't the gatekeeper, but Eddie did.
That shit always happens with us, and we're singing.
I know more about her drama than her. What's bad is about Summer Walker, and if you're of a certain age,
White out. Like,
how the fuck Summer Walker start singing?
Right.
Yeah, but
it's a
era, Summer Walker was
deep, and she adopted the.
Niggas that's in my age was
we
like
I seen some clips where she talking. And the machine putting you on a platform to like, well, wait a minute, baby, you got fucking cupboard ain't got filet. I don't burden myself with peasant shit, but
Rap girls go at each other's neck every day on
and
Twitter.
you don't have to. There's nothing wrong with friendly competition.
The reason why it's different in the music industry is because of two things. Back then, and down, you know, Gen Z and all them. Was a real privilege, like, hey man, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do, even if I get fucked over, I'm gonna do it. And then on top of that, the church and God was real big at that time. Now more people is like, I don't believe in it. You know, I believe in God, I just don't believe. I don't have no structure no more.
I don't fuck with something that was branded to me,
right?
And brainwashing to my people that ain't real. I get you.
Yeah,
I swear to
you
God,
know,
that's that shit y'all get at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Everything you just said, I was just about to say next, bro.
Yeah, it's
God, like the further we get away from like the blues, then the more watered down the fucking music is becoming.
Yeah,
most
and
definitely.
for men, here's the thing, because you're R&B singer, and you look at when it comes to men, because right now R&B is dominated by the women.
Yes,
just keep it a buck.
Yeah,
I mean, but our era, you had a fucking plethora of men who was doing their thing. You had Kenny Lattimore, Joe, Peebo Bryson. I can go on and on. Of course, we got Michael Jackson.
So many. It was.
You got everybody. You know, Jermaine Stewart. You had fucking.
Rest in peace.
And the thing about it, they may have had little quiet. Oh, I ain't fucking with him right now. But it never was a nigga. You can't do nothing without me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick James. Because I'm James.
Yeah, Rick James.
Yeah, Rick James. But I'm saying. The brothers singing. Salute to that man. Salute to the king.
Most definitely.
But a lot of brothers, after Joe and, you know, '80s and whatnot, it still sound like he did back then. But you don't have that presence or push for brothers singing to be on it like they used to. You got brothers that do hooks now because Nate Dogg changed the game.
Yeah, he definitely
Salute. Always rest in peace to the king.
In peace, yeah.
But where's that push for the brothers in R&B? And I would say that is something that is missing.
Well, there's a masculinity thing too.
Yeah, I was about to just say that.
I'm gonna tell you what. I was a teenager in the '80s. And I'm gonna tell you why a lot of people. Like I was playing my son some Bobby Brown because I said this was the biggest R&B. And niggas was like, this nigga can't sing. And they was not impressed. And I said, hold on, you gotta look at the context of the time.
Right.
When I was a teenager, they started taking R&B singers and giving them feathered hairdos.
Right.
They would even take a nigga my color and put
blush on them and all.
Rouge on their blush on their cheeks, right. And they'd have niggas sitting there looking at the camera all like this, right?
It was becoming real like androgynous and real feminine,
right? You know? And so you had so many. Now remember, it's the crack era.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 15, risking my life. I may be harder than a 15-year-old 15 years earlier because we out there in the trenches, and a nigga out there. Looking at the Jermaine Stewart type nigga looking, it's like, man, get this bullshit out here. And I said, part of the reason why Bobby Brown was so successful was Bobby Brown was the first dude in that era to drop an one of the greatest R&B singers is, or as talented as Freddie Jackson and all them cats was, they was too soft for me to listen to. So when Bobby Brown came out, I wanted to listen to some R&B.
Right.
Now to listen to Bobby Brown look like like Trey Songz in there. I'll take your girl.
right.
Then Boys the Men came,
took over,
and they was dude. That was
Kenny
okay. They
Lattimore,
niggas like me that could just
more
blow.
masculine. Yeah, it was more masculine. Yeah, because
Yeah.
the '80s was. I mean, I'm a fan of one of my favorite groups is Ready for the World. Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Ready for I love
I was in elementary school.
But you know when you see them, you like they got the Jerry curl. You know, like you said, look at
that
that.
niggas trying to look. Niggas
Right, it was a
niggas
different.
got a hair over with the eyes.
Hey,
Really out there.
full force. Buff
Full
ass
force.
niggas
Buff, yeah.
with
But it's
the
skin
net
tight
shirt
vests and
and
half shirts on and shit.
Yeah.
But then R&B went too far in the 90s. They said, oh, if y'all like masculine dudes, then we're going to make it really. Then niggas start becoming R&B thugs.
R&B stuff, yeah.
And, okay, we already got hip-hop for the thug shit.
Right.
Let niggas that
You
sing
still need that.
sing.
I'm a proponent of keeping it real. The universe still needs the man to be able to express himself in a Kenny Lattimore tone, and a Joe, and a Terrence Trent D'Arby, fucking
Tyrese.
Tyrese.
They clown Tyrese because of his.
Yeah.
They clown
Glenn
Tyrese because of
Lewis,
his antics,
Glenn
but
Lewis, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Kim. They clown Tyrese, D'Angelo. They clown Tyrese because of his social media antics. But if you put all that to the side, you put on a Tyrese album from song number 1 to song whatever, you're gonna be entertained. And rest in peace to that. Hey, Lori has a great point. She said people don't talk about their emotions anymore.
Right.
And R&B is emotion.
It has
so that's
to be.
another thing.
Yeah, most definitely.
Everything now, when it comes to singing. And here's and I will use this, and this is both sexes. When I listen to music now, singers, they all, especially you got women singers now, they going off talking about motherfucker and you this and I did and you ooh and you go. They sounded like Two Live Crew, the singing version.
Yeah.
You know, but it's the wave. And then with the men, it becomes I can't go there and be soft. You know, like you can't do the jagged edge. Feel like I just woke up out of heaven. Nigga, you ain't soft. Nigga, we don't do that no more. Nigga, niggas all on the bitch.
In all fairness,
and that's
you gotta
fucked
have the talent to do the jagged edge. Them niggas can blow.
I love
like the
Jagged Edge,
112. You had
That's why the first song that captured my mind, I'll never forget. I was at my grandma's house. I walked past the TV and I heard Mr. Telephone Man.
Right.
That's my shit.
And I walked and I looked.
That's my shit.
Oh, my baby's
I'm a telephone man.
I can sleep every time. Hold on, let me sit down. Oh, the telephone man.
Hey, if you go back and watch the video, Bobby is just yelling at
That was Bobby's song. That was Bobby's song.
That was Bobby's song, yeah.
Could you imagine calling your baby and she ain't
Remember
answering the phone?
back in the day, nigga? General.
You damn near didn't want her to answer the phone so you could have your Mr. Telephone Man moment.
There's nothing wrong.
But that's when I was a
having-
kid. But then by the time I was 28, 29, it's ALV and whoopie whoopie. Yeah.
Fuck all that, man. There's nothing wrong with having the. Remember Heavy D?
No
Don't
balance.
you know?
Yeah.
That's one of the rawest songs ever.
Every day, yeah, man.
Don't you know? That shit. And that's what I'm talking about. A rapper. That song is dope.
Well, you had to be versatile.
You got to do that. LL was on there. I Need Love. Yeah. LL.
And nobody say LL was soft. LL looked like he
hard.
had a linebacker.
And he came with the balance. He was like, pink balance. He said, hey, pink cookies in the plastic bag get crushed by buildings. And you knew what the fuck you was talking about. You had to be, that's 3 a.m. shit. You gotta,
But back to what Lori was saying about R&B is emotion. Yes. When you do live performances and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Do you connect with the crowd? And when you're done, do you need a moment to come down, or can you cut it on or cut it off as you feel? Or
if I'm being honest, man, as I got older, I started being more critical of myself. So I don't connect as I need to. Like, used to when I was younger, I was more so, I didn't really care what they thought. So they could be like, man, you was crying on the stage. I'd be like, oh, was I? I didn't care. But as I got older, and I am still in that age bracket, I be conscious. I'm like, well, I can't do too much of this. Can't do too much grinding. They're going to be like, why you doing all that? Can't take too much of the shirt off. They don't like that. But that was, I mean, I feel like personally, of course, different generation, that's the part of R&B. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Bobby Brown. He was pumping, hip thrusting. He didn't care.
Dropping drugs on the stage.
It was dropping drugs. He didn't care, So I feel like I want to do that because I feel like that does get the crowd more involved, whether they know it or not. Whether they know it or not, those things is what excite them because I'm more of a cool, laid back type of dude.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to James Grant, Old Heads podcast. Tuning
I do want to get
better
than that though. With my performance.
That could take a real toll on you emotionally, right?
And that's another thing. It could because it's just like method acting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get so involved in the music from past stuff that you hurting in present. You like, man, my life is good, but you're like, man, but I still feel this pain because I had to tap into this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's definitely something that you got to do.
You got to debrief.
You definitely do got to tap into that hurt, and then it's like you got to ask yourself. The older you get, you try to stray away from that. We say it's called being healed, but it's really just you packaged it up and put it somewhere real quick
where it don't fuck your whole day up.
When you learn how to, like you said, tap in to whatever it was back then. I'll use this prime example. Here's a great example of that. Boys in the Hood, Q. The scene when he had to cry and he said, I literally cried. He said he really sat there and thought about his homies that passed. And that put him in that soft era. And I don't mean soft as nigga, you weak. I mean, that put him in a vulnerability of being able to embrace the moment and be vulnerable and let it go. As an artist, you got to be able to do that.
Facts.
And the double-edged sword gift and the curse of that is, like you said, you got to tap into some shit, and you got to have some real cerebral fortitude to be able to tap into some shit. And because if you singing and you writing some shit, and you want to go into some vulnerable shit, and you like say you writing right from a perspective of, man, this chick did me dirty, or oh, wait a minute, no, I'm gonna come this side. I done fucked up. Mm-hmm. I had a good one, and I done fucked up. Niggas don't want to, for the most part, don't want to tell that part of the story. Man, dude, I can't eat, nigga.
Oh man,
grits don't taste the same, nigga. The alarm clock, man. And you gotta write from that perspective, like, nigga, I wanna get this song. It's just due, and I gotta tap into that emotion
to make the best music. That's what I mean.
To write that, hey girl, because remember the nigga Boys and Men, the baritone nigga, he, even though I would never be like, nigga, I knew you was cheating. He didn't care. Fuck that. I'm sorry. No. We can.
That vulnerability.
We both gonna cheat.
I do, but
I
care with that.
I care, motherfucker.
And I'm gonna do it first, and I'm gonna do it worse.
Nigga, I'm just saying. But can you imagine the person who wrote that? If that was some shit they had to tap into, or was it a motherfucker just like, hey, this sound good? Make this nigga be like the ultimate sucker.
And that was somebody's emotions for real. They like, man, I want you to say this because this really how I feel. I really didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and just think, you pouring all these emotions, and we're laughing.
But that's why I fuck with bro, because like, so I write my music, but I'm not a gangster in the streets like that. But I grew up in the hood, and like that's my story. I feel like to tell, to not leave those that I left behind in the struggle that, because I don't live in the hood no more. You know what I mean? But I still identify with those who have to go through them same situations, even though now it's a lot different. It's different shit you gotta worry about. And it's way different. Like the whole grind is different in the hood. Like it ain't no more spots and all that type shit no more. And all that shit, obviously, but like, yeah.
You still got niggas trying to hold on to that mentality.
But motherfuckers,
they trying to keep it going.
But as a hip hop artist, you know, it's like, oh well, bro, like you rapping about all this gangster shit, but like you ain't no nigga. Like I write from the perspective of a writer, and it's like I violence it's an issue. But when
That's only with us.
a white man wants to tell a story,
They can make a
or
mob movie.
another cup, yeah, they
And
can.
you don't hear no
A gangster, a
Facts.
nigga
You
can
don't
jump
drink.
out the
They
van,
can make a
and the
movie
first
about
scene could be somebody
serial
jumping out the
killers,
van and going
about people touching
and they
people
act like,
under
that's
18.
nothing.
Facts.
But we talk about the hood
super
and
sex
being a
trafficking. They make the they got real movies of shit that they actually do, and they make it as movies, and we flock to see those movies.
Facts.
I'm just being honest. We flock to see that shit.
When you
And
making
there's
music,
no
you really gotta
backlash.
be Pooh Shiesty. You really
Right.
gotta go to the pen. You gotta go be
Yeah.
Lil Durk who could go
Right.
from
When
there
they do the
to
shit,
go
oh man,
from
it's
a
artistic
millionaire to
expression.
facing-
Right.
To facing
exactly.
life, you really gotta be wind up your
Nigga,
melody.
you wasn't over there
But Al
selling
Pacino-
melons. You wasn't doing
Al
it.
Pacino is not expected to really be the Godfather.
See, I was fortunate enough to where
He could be an
I was,
artist.
I was protected by people in my
That's 'cause
neighborhood
I let you
who
tell you
was
before
like,
your troubles. Go ahead.
niggas, when they
Don't
seen
ask,
me
he's poor.
doing certain
That's what we
shit,
do.
they was like, bruh, if you
Get a
don't
heavy wrist,
leave
man.
that shit alone, I'ma go tell
Go
your
for it.
daddy.
Like,
Y'all, you stick to rapping and playing hoop.
Right. Hey,
Get
shut
your
up and
ass
run.
away from over there. I'ma go tell your uncle, nigga.
What Cube said,
So,
higher learning? Run,
For
nigga,
me,
run.
but I grew up around. You
But
know
then
what
you
I'm
get
saying?
tired as a kid, old niggas sweating you every time you make a move, and then you get grown and be like, man. And the only way that he knew how, dude was actually trying to look out for me.
Facts.
So the nigga I thought was sweating me, the nigga I
Actually
thought
was trying
God
to
damn
make you-
bugging me, I'd be like, man, that was actually the only nigga showing me some love.
Facts.
Cause I had other niggas telling me, you better get money, youngster.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
nigga, you taking up space.
Can you-
That nigga was actually the only nigga showing me some real love. I just
blessed
didn't
to
know.
have OGs that was like, you know who your pops is. I'm like, yeah, we all know who my pops is. They like, yeah, you don't need to do none of that. You good. Do other shit.
Yeah.
But I'm a kid at heart. I still got a PlayStation 5. I play PlayStation right now. Give a fuck. That's my bitch. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. It keeps me out of bullshit, and hey, it's just like with a real woman.
Can't
No,
get in too much trouble at home. Safe and
Look,
sound.
look. That with a finger, I turn it on. With a finger, I turn it off. It does what I want to because I control it with my hands and my mind. It does what I want it to do. You don't get that at 3 in the morning. Niggas that think it's y'all ain't ready for that kind of shit.
They don't know.
But there's a stage in life,
And my
though,
pen game is hard.
but there's a stage in life when you actually go out looking for trouble. Because this shit is boring.
We did that.
You go looking for trouble.
I mean, niggas definitely did shit that could have had them gone for a long time, but you know, it's a matter of like, you know, do you learn from your mistakes type shit.
And, you know, I wanted to disclose that. I want to wait for a little while. You know,
Okay.
getting. The Bay Area. You know, I went through my eras. You know, because I was trying to
Now,
find
that Prince
myself.
era, though, is the one.
Man, that Prince era had
Hey.
people looking at. Era. But that Prince, so you know, people like judge you like that. So now
That it's just like I'll use it. They had she had to go to the dinner. Working there, and he got mad like. What she got to do, cause she got. There's nothing wrong with that. Being apologize at the arcade or friend. Hey, you see what she did after? She socked his ass, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Craft everywhere. But I always tell you, nigga, you gotta. Die.
There you go. There you go.
You don't ever try to be the loudest nigga. But some of y'all niggas got to be the loudest nigga.
The best thing to
Is
me
it
that makes the shit the rawest and makes it the most is just be you.
Thank you.
That's it.
Just be you.
Everybody don't got to rock with
Everybody
you.
want to copy or do. It ain't nothing wrong with the format, the style, that type of. But I'm saying, but
Peace
have
of
an
mind.
element of you in whatever you do.
Peace of mind
Have an
is
element
the
of you. We
greatest
all take
gift.
from the generation before. That's how we advance. That's called human species advancement. Like that's what.
Right.
But have your element of you and make it your own and make it your shit.
Right.
That's what makes it.
And so,
great.
also in this music, what can people see you? What to give us that Nokia experience?
Of a intimate, more where I'm more intimate because when you're doing shows and you're on a roster, the bad thing about that is like you can't do what you want to do necessarily all the time. Your sets is real short, but if I'm doing something that's just me, I'm able to make it. Get these lightings this way. Let's get it this way. For the ladies. Make it pop.
Seize the moment.
Let's make it happen. So I do want to get that, but I am always performing around the Bay Area. Anyone in the Bay Area, I'm open for bookings. Also,
I gotta reach you for bookings.
you can reach me on my Instagram.
Okay.
That's, on my Instagram, like I said, the real THA_Nokyo NOKYO Japan. It's called Spilled Emotions, and I called it Spilled Emotions because, like I said, I'm an R&B singer, so I gotta spill emotions every now and then. Spilled Emotions, the song is actually out right now, also, so you can look for that.
Hello.
Hi.
Sassy from Seattle.
Welcome to my shit. What's happening?
Welcome to my shit. It's good to be on
Welcome
your
to
shit.
Cognac Confessionals. How you be? Who you?
I'm always good. How you doing?
That's a great day. It's Friday.
Because to them, R&B is Rod Wave. But those of us that grew up with R&B, it went from the lover like R&B could really cover every aspect of your life.
R&B.
But since it's the way it's been so limited and marginalized now, R&B is just a depressed nigga standing there.
R&B.
Can I speak on that?
Go for it.
Because
sir.
I really I ain't gonna say hate. They say you can't use certain words no more. But I dislike rappers.
Mm-hmm.
I have no. Hey, look.
So you don't even consider him as R&B?
No, he's not R&B.
He's just a rapper that harmonizes.
He's a rapper that harmonizes. If he can't do a run, if he can't go from that, if you ain't on a piano, you can't go from an A.
With no machine adding to the vocal.
Right, I need you to go
Pure
from
singers,
your low to
pure
your high.
vocalist, that register.
Yeah.
They'll know.
Hey, man.
What I say? That register.
That register.
Yeah.
If
See,
you can't
you're a
go from
singer,
here to here,
you know that word.
you're not
That register.
You're not a singer, man. Don't consider yourself an R&B singer. You know what I'm
We got a
saying?
battle of the rappers,
Yeah.
battle of the singers. We got a rapper here.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I got respect for the rappers. I definitely grew up listening to hip hop, more R&B than hip hop. But thing about it, let me speak on hip hop artists too. I feel like to be a true hip hop artist in this day and time, if you ain't did your studies, because I hear a lot of hip hop artists say Ice Cube trash, Snoop Dogg trash.
That's preposterous.
Now, how could you say that? It's different era. That's like me saying, oh well, Smokey Robinson is trash. No, he ain't trash. It's a different era. It's a different sound. And
Smokey Robinson wrote so many hits that people don't have a clue.
Magnificent. He brilliant.
And
but
here's the thing about writers. You have writers that have written for so many people that you don't know because there's shit. I'll use Mr. Fab for as an example, a classic example, someone who's current in the know. Fab has written for so many people in different genres that you don't even know.
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Fab has written for so many people.
Because a writer is a writer.
A writer is a writer.
Like
you can sit
like
back.
you said earlier, you got a mean pen game. If you got,
I got a mean pen game.
You can actually transcend anything.
Yeah. And I don't write for people. I write for myself, but I might have to. Hey, the cash money. I might stop down from 8 figures and be like, I need to go to 9 to 10. Stop writing.
Speaking of writers,
they might have to do that one day.
No shade to those who do.
Diamond put me up on there. She's came all
You
the
got
way
to
from,
do it one day. I might
all the way
say,
from beautiful Seattle, Washington. Everybody, this
maybe
is
I might
Sassy.
need gas money in
She's
2030.
she's from up north. Hey, I just made it, and I just put her to the test in the parking lot and made her spit a 16, and she spit it with no hesitation.
Okay.
Sassy, tell us a little bit about yourself.
What's good? I'm Sassy the Cab, no cap. I'm from Seattle, Washington. I'm the biggest Capricorn of the city. 6 years old, but I guess I just started taking it serious a few years ago. Dropped my own stuff. Recently had a drop called A Gospel. November 3rd is when it dropped. It's kind of R&B.
What platforms
rap.
is it
It's on
available?
all platforms.
Okay.
You can hear it on everything. I'm on all platforms. I'm that kind of certified.
Spotify
Like
certified,
that.
Apple Music,
I'm just saying.
Tidal.
I'm on everything, so just check me out. You know.
Where can they find you?
Do you have any videos out there?
I got videos out. Yeah, I got
find
videos out. Y'all can check me out on Instagram. SASSIETHACAP. You can see some photo shoots that I do because I'm a model as well. I also do locks. If anybody in here need a retwist, so it's like everybody faded. And bald, ain't no
So
problem.
you still on
You
that
can
stage
work with
in
me,
your
you can
career
work
where
with
you
me.
had a lot of.
I'm trying to get this shit like Makai Pfeiffer.
Gloves off and tell the people about you and why they should support you.
I mean, why would you not want to support a girl whose name is Sassy? Like, what? On the gov.
Singing up in Seattle. Did you ever eat at Dick's?
Oh, I thought you said did I ever eat a dick. I was like, let's not get disrespectful.
Damn,
Crazy.
the door.
For everybody that didn't get my pronunciation, if you ever go to Seattle,
they got
The
Y'all don't know. It's a
called
restaurant.
Dick's. It is nasty as fuck. I don't like
it might be nasty as fuck, but it's one of those landmarks in Seattle that you gotta go.
Right, it's one of those.
I would never get at you like
Let me get my
that.
studio smoke.
I would never get at nobody like that.
I've never ate at Dick's in Seattle.
I guess where have you ever ate at Dick's?
I don't know if I'm telling you the sexual innuendos that these niggas are talking. I'm just here, so I don't.
I remember digging my feet in Eddie Murphy couch. No, I was actually talking about
Rick James.
the rest.
But I don't really like fast food burgers. I think they're mad.
I ain't seen Red Robin in years.
Red Robin, yeah, we had a Red Robin. I remember Red Robin back in the 90s.
Red Robin. Let's talk about vagina.
Oh,
No,
is that a restaurant?
Is that
like the hip hop scene in Seattle, and where are you at in the scene? Like you the number one female rapper, you the number one rapper, period. And
so
what's
there's
the scene
a
like?
big respectable Seattle scene out there. The Seattle rap scene is serious, and I feel like the female scene is growing. Like, really up next, and I feel like people really need to keep that eye out. That's why I'm out here to put my city on, because y'all not finna sleep on Seattle, okay?
I know that's right.
It's wet. It's drippy.
That's
We
right.
drippy. The fuck? Y'all
You want to drink?
ones. Don't play. I don't drink. I don't sip. No, thank you.
Okay.
Well, we can smoke when we get outside.
Okay, I was just wondering. It's a little
Keep it
like
cloudy.
a shot.
But yeah.
I just asked.
So now your project that you just dropped the project in November.
You've been here the whole time.
Who her?
I was
Yeah,
no,
give her
not
a drink.
Be her.
Oh, my
You been here the
bad.
whole time when we didn't give her a drink. Our bad.
You like that, brother?
Thank you.
What type of
Nah,
critical
man.
response have you been getting, and what type of features have you had on the album?
I've actually had. So I didn't drop an album. I dropped just a song called. Because I like to drop hits. I'll make sure that I drop perfections. Okay. I like to follow the Michael Jackson route.
Come on.
He drops straight hits, just hits back to back. On the song that I dropped, I was always positive because I know what I'm doing. I know that it's great.
Shout out your producer.
Shout out to Rem Dollar. He's the one who.
You have a video to it?
I actually don't, but I have a visualizer that I'm still working on. It's gonna be out.
It's in the making. It's in the oven like a. Because I got y'all both here. You know, I'm always, because I'm an R&B guy too. I love. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Let me give you niggas some game.
Oh, shit.
Let me use this 3 a.m. shit real time lock. Nigga, because niggas fuck up at, niggas don't make session CDs and session music no more. You know, I you know that. But
Hey, I like that. That's a good title right there. I like
but
that.
we said,
Going
I
up.
like that. I'm gonna give you. The sensual shit is you gotta have that music. You gotta set the tone, set the mood for them sessions. Not niggas be getting rooms for bitches you can be fucking in somebody's backyard. But at the same time, keeping the player, keeping it macking. You gotta get back to the essence of the R&B flow with the mood. And I'm trying,
Not even the beach. These niggas said a backyard.
Backyard, not a beach.
The beach is top tier quality.
Look at the
top of the hill.
Let's take a walk.
That's
Oh, the motion of the cut.
Exactly.
This nigga didn't say none of it. This nigga said.
Appreciate R&B, what it is, what it means from my childhood. And you a rapper, and I'm getting this. So I'm trying to say, because y'all both here, is y'all, we can get a collab or something? I mean, I'm mixing. You know, I'm a chef by nature.
Yeah, I mean, with me, man, I'm always
cook.
down to collaborate.
They always like my meat in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm always open to collab.
that's what I'm saying. See?
Like,
Motherfucker.
big niggas in the studio.
Yeah, see?
Hard nigga. You want it.
I said sing it this way, nigga.
I am very much so a perfectionist.
Wow.
So,
why am I not surprised?
I know that anybody LaDasha, works with, I
Well, I'm gonna say this.
They're
I wanna,
professionals.
yeah. Like,
I'm a
sure
perfectionist myself.
I know,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's
I'm
cool.
always trying
I take
to
it
make some
serious.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? And if you don't take it, like if I see it, I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. And I ain't gonna say much about it. You know what I'm saying? I know you big
She brought
Capricorn.
both of y'all here.
I'm Aries. You know what I'm saying? So you know I got that
Oh,
fire.
wow.
You know, yeah. So you
Okay,
know
so-
the fuck
okay,
it
so
is.
I get it.
Don't Wait,
get it.
Fire
okay,
sign.
no kind of
Yeah,
one
yeah,
that
I'm
little
a
item.
Sagittarius.
Yeah, so you know the
My sister's an Aries.
Big Aries.
I know Aries.
What's that?
energy.
Big
Yeah,
ram?
so
I
you
know
know,
Aries
so you know it's
energy.
coming like
Analytical
you know what I'm saying?
motherfuckers.
That's
They
what
like
they
they
do.
like
Them
to have the
motherfuckers
throne.
be like-
They like to have the throne.
They're the, what are
put
they?
the
The
peanut
war
butter on
god
the
of
grill.
fire.
I just
Sure.
no,
Hey,
motherfucker. I put the
They
jelly
get
on
in, if they get in the
Why
studio,
you
I just
put
want to be
the
a fly on the wall.
Me
No.
too. I'm scared. That shit gonna be a boo.
Nigga, we having burgers.
Look,
We having burgers. Oh, and we're having burgers. In and out burger.
Now, here's another question.
So-
Here's another
Not
question
dicks.
for you.
Oh,
To
have you
the
ever had
music,
In-N-Out?
back to the
Actually, I
music
haven't
shit.
had
Oh,
In-N-Out
I'm
burger.
gonna get you one.
Yeah, you
You
cheat.
gonna-
I got a question for
I
you.
actually just had Carl's Jr. for the
What artists have you worked with, collab with, shows?
Well, I've done, a bunch of. Fabulous. I work with my girl JC. My girl JC, she know I love her. He's just an amazing artist, very flowy.
Mhm.
Let me think of some more. I work with so many artists. Ghetto Press. I have not done any shows with Ghetto
He
Press.
used to, back in the days, he used to be kind of like a gatekeeper for Seattle. So everything kind of had to come through him. I'm talking about early 2000s, mid 2000s.
Mhm.
Everything kind of, you know, and sometimes it's good for a scene when you got a dude out there really. No, but not they don't get hurt.
Right. Yes.
You
We
know.
don't gatekeep around here. We don't have no
That's true.
gates.
They definitely, Seattle artists definitely do get like slept on, but the Seattle sound is fabulous. Oh, my boy Sora, we about to work on an album together, and I really want him to come out to perform my word. I've been telling him that he needs to come out to Oakland to do that because he's a real
Now,
dope.
let me ask you this. Let's say it's a year from now, and you've been hooping and hollering, and the industry says, okay, let's see what Sassy is
So
talking
real.
about. But now you got the heavyweights of the game, the they aren't exactly you do your thing or
Each other, like I want.
No,
don't play that.
yeah, she was at my.
At my
Dragging her
house.
hard
She was
drive,
at my
nigga.
house. She
Stop
was.
blowing her phone up.
Yeah.
Literally.
You heard it?
You're
I
lying.
said what I
Yeah,
said.
not with
Give me a
your
song made about this.
Yeah.
Because you're lying.
Nah,
Hashtag,
but
I'm just a girl.
but yeah, like for real note, like if they don't doing my thing, you know.
Who was that?
I'm here to
Who
do
sang
my
that
thing.
song? Mario
I'm here to be
sang.
an artist.
Yeah, that
I'm here to be
nigga.
Sassy the Cap. I'm not here to
Never
really.
be me.
I'm not really here to look for validation out of nobody. I'm here to look for validation that 6-year-old Sassy is looking for. You know, 6-year-old
that's
Sassy.
right.
I'm looking for to please 6-year-old Sassy. That's who I want to please. Because she's the one who started this. She's why I'm here right now. She started
because
this.
about a year ago in the female rap scene there was
Damn it.
there seemed to be a little bit of unity. There was Lotto,
Teach them
Glorilla,
well.
they
They
was all
said
doing
that.
songs
Yeah.
and tours. No, if
But
you
they
go
also-
if you go on Twitter
they're not
right
the only
now,
girls in the rap
they all
scene.
dissing each other. They all shooting subliminals at each other.
It's like
I
that's,
respect
but
that.
that's what the internet wants to show them. I feel like that's just what the internet is showing. Like that because they're not the only
Well, it's definitely an
rappers.
agenda being put.
Game. Those are just ones that people have up there right now. That's mainstream. That's mainstream right now. You feel me? But that's why there's other artists coming up, like me, like my girl JC, like Taylor Elizabeth, like the other girls who are out here working. Like they're here, you know, for now.
And they're working together.
And but it's not if that's what's being pushed right now of separation. I promise you, in a couple years, collaboration is gonna be the thing. We in the time of Aquarius where community is supposed to be a thing. We're coming in community.
At the top,
no more of that bullshit.
We have meetings
no more
of
of
the
that
minds, and
separation shit.
we expand on our money. We don't get into the bigger and shit.
Well,
Top of the man.
Big
bottom of the
Sag.
horse.
Happy Sagittarius.
Yeah, our shit start tomorrow. You know what it is.
Hey, this
Sounds
is
like
Brother,
This
November
time.
26th.
just female rappers.
and exactly, man. I spoke
And
on
Nicki
it.
Minaj is
It's the-
basically
She
top dog
she's such. I'm a defender side.
I feel like if there could be,
She personifies that shit in a way that I wish she did.
Well, I want to say
But
this.
that ain't my
I want to
business,
say this real
'cause she
quick,
don't
though,
have-
No
right?
party.
Hold on, everybody.
Real
She
quick.
didn't know who the fuck I am.
Let's go.
Let's go
Yeah,
there.
go ahead.
Don't let
Go
the
there.
white people agenda
The elite.
be
Go
pushed
there.
on the black people.
It always has.
Slaves, and we all had to go through it.
They suck up the
You
know what I'm
agenda
saying?
well.
The agenda,
Like
yeah.
Free 11 Sundays on August
You know.
11th.
What about house nigga and the field nigga though?
I mean, that
Is
was
that
that,
real?
but unfortunately,
Yes!
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm just
But
asking.
still, we all
So
know
we-
that.
I'm gonna get his. You ready? Let me get this piece of pie.
Django.
Let me cook real quick. Let me
Okay.
put my hat on
Oh,
backwards.
shit.
Mm.
Tell me you putting the hat on
Chef
backwards.
D, Chef D.
Catch
Mhm.
But if there's a part of all y'all agenda,
I
Let
got
me
it.
cook.
I'm gonna give you.
It's me and you.
So it's me or
Till
you.
it's
And
me. It don't never have to be me or you.
Thank
go.
you.
Well,
That's
yeah,
the-
That's
As
the
long
Bible
as it's
says.
me
We have
and
to-
you,
That's the mindset of
it don't
somebody in
have to
survival
be
mode.
me
That's
or
right.
you.
That's
That's
Tip, you like salmon, you a It's when you niggas start trying to cross pollinate and make motherfucking strawberry lemonade off some bullshit. Weird. Because I was always taught, you leave weird niggas where they.
But here goes the but.
Oh, what?
But
Here's the but. A lot of our great leaders believe the things that have come into the so-called black community but trust me, the black people that are ruling over one of the leaders,
no,
he
he
was the
didn't.
main proponent, but
The
that's not my point.
NAACP
That's not my
was
point.
found.
He was the front person.
No.
But okay, but
The
let me make the
face.
point.
Yeah, this one.
The point of is that a lot of people follow his philosophy and race is gonna be so exceptional and that they are almost of divine
Right.
origin. Divine mission. When you teach you because a lot of people don't commit to things, this and that. I believe that the talented 10 is the only ones that should speak for the black race. That are
The black
anointed
race.
to ones.
That a
So if you didn't
representation
go-
of the black race.
So if you're not part of the boule, hold on, let me finish. If you're not part of that, if you
didn't get to come?
if you're not part of that agendas, what's taught in African American studies, what curriculums and this and that go into the community. Black people, regular, everyday black people,
They fell.
noble dude about the people. But get dogged anyway, except I'm a dog 'em with mercy.
Right.
A lot of people think that's an oxymoron.
Right. No,
But
but
that's
that's
don't want you to eat nothing. He wants you to starve.
Right.
Democrat is willing to throw you a couple.
They'll put the women
Okay,
out in the
okay,
government
yourself.
program,
that you are not
and you can't have a
capable of
household.
this and that. So
Firm your ass. I don't like
I'm gonna
that
take
shit.
care of you.
I don't like
Hey,
He makes a way.
but on the segue, some people feel like that. Do you feel an obligation to that?
I'm not gonna lie. I do feel like we push a meaning, something that means something. I just feel like if I don't, when I write music about stupid shit, like I have a song called Black Beyond Brilliance, and I love that song. Like versus like bounce that ass, shake that ass around the globe.
and let the endorphins out. So I think it's
Unfortunately.
about
and I'm not talking about more so like but for the majority of it it's felt worldwide through somebody. Somebody else feel them same. A rapper. Millions, then yeah, I'm gonna do what they trying to. They
Because legendary artists like A lot of people don't realize Marvin Gaye's album. Particular issue.
For sure.
Very good, yeah.
Because Marvin Gaye literally wanted to use his voice. But he forced him to. But Marvin Gaye. Motown, if you say anything political, if you. Gatekeepers, so, the biggest black executive in the music that produced the.
We the only race that
I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody gets to stunt. Game rope. Once again, you're not black. Stop saying black. You're not black. If you claim a color. So you're not black. You know, absorb your shit. Acknowledge. And you go in too many circles, you become dizzy. But we. Can't stunt on everybody else because you.
I'm not waiting.
Oh, that's
stunt on them niggas. Because they was like, nigga. You try to form that had a meeting. They tried to come together to form a distribution. Excuse me, I had to cut my own tongue off. Melanated labels back in the day who was prominent back then, and they all got hit with different shit. And they all are not as prominent as they are. They one's in jail. My time. Regular label owners. Talking about. Rap a lot. Murder ain't.
Yeah, I knew it was Gotti.
But see the flip.
They came. Don't happen.
The flip side though is that I think that they was really to tell. If they was gonna push this. People that each and every one of them fucked over. Perfect fucking over artists. So when that was presented as a I'm like, in theory, that's a beautiful thing. Agenda, but I know them particular brothers. Over.
If Maya Angelou would have died at 20, she would have died at prostitution.
So I'm 40 years old.
All I'm saying
Them niggas is 40 years old. If you
them, and the responsibility hits you when it's supposed to hit you. Now, the should be on us from the inside.
I understand what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
But that was
with you, brother.
Right.
me too.
You can see the growth in my life.
Everybody's
The niggas that I
timeline
used to be
is
with.
different.
He learned how to do is be more charming.
Right.
He might walk in the room now, 50 he really changed. And I'm sitting there like, and I'm the nigga like this, like,
This nigga was
man,
in
y'all
6th
believe
grade,
that? Piss
nigga
that
taking
nigga
my
off, and you gonna see
motherfucking
the real
chocolate milk.
nigga. The real nigga that piss that nigga off and fuck with his money.
This nigga was
The
taking
real
my
him
chocolate
is gonna
milk in
show
6th
up.
grade. This nigga was lying on me, made me have him run extra laps in PE. I don't trust this nigga never.
extra
My
life.
partner turned
Everybody
55.
can
He
change.
wrote a
I
whole
understand
book
what you're saying.
about his life.
But
He then
everybody
turned
can change.
around and loans in another nigga name, and the nigga burnt him. He killed that nigga, killed that nigga's brother,
Not
and went and
alive.
shot the nigga mama. And now he just got hit with the LWOP. And all learned how to play the shit off.
I
But underneath it
understand.
all, he
I
was still
understand.
that same nigga.
I understand what. No absolutes. That's a Sith thought. Devil's advocate all the time. That's why I reside where I reside.
See, we're all part of the
All I gotta do
community.
is tell.
Don't see the
If
real
anybody
version
cross
of him.
this street between 12 and 4, it's on.
It's the 80s. I know not to cross that nigga. Problem. You don't want the problem. I mean, fuck, I ain't scared of that. To y'all younger ones. Start
Greatest thing that them people. Yeah, them people. But anyway.
and you gotta get asked for forgiveness. You know, and
Jesus.
changing your life.
Because it's you versus you. It's not you versus. At a young age.
See, Steve.
No, I'm just joking. But Thanksgiving. It's the
Sunday's my birthday.
my daughter's birthday Monday.
Yeah, we got you.
Oh, you. I'm gonna be 23. My chances
Be the
already
example.
happened. You
And
know
don't
what
feel
else?
surprised when you get pissed
Good
off.
shot.
Yeah.
But you don't.
Me,
But-
baby.
Question
One
though,
thing about me, I love
real
taking
question
responsibility.
to y'all.
God, he made me do it.
They love
Yeah.
responsibility.
I remember what I did.
Who
I'm
made
an
me
elevated
do
man
it?
in the man.
Please be in
that
the
was me.
box.
That was all me. I
So,
did
real
that. I
question.
know
My
I
father
did
wasn't
that.
there.
Okay,
I had a
20,
silver
ask
spoon
me
in
a question.
mine.
I had to go.
2020. Like for you, what do you wish for? Say you was I'm gonna have 7-year-old, 8-year-old. What would you tell them?
Go ahead, ladies first.
Okay.
Like Queen
You
Latifah
know,
and Only
the
Love.
rush out of
I
hand
know. I
with
was
that one.
like, the rest I know. It was like, you. Here, a lot of inner work is going to be done. Place because I plan on moving out here to the Bay by 2026.
Okay.
Protect your peace and take care of your mental. Take care. And just really make sure that you are. You're an artist because this is what you want to do, not because you want to please others. Just take care of yourself, take care of your mental, and pace yourself.
And I'm going in there I'm trying to go play. I just need to make a mark in history, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking world, what's going on? This shit is a dream. It's a vision. The difference between a dream and a vision is that a dream. So when people say, "Oh, your dreams," be like, "I don't have no dreams. I got." I'm gonna go biblical. Now, I'm not a Christian, but I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
What's faith without the works? Shit don't come. Put the work behind it, you gonna get where you need to go. Same way people any craft, and this music shit, you do the same thing, man. So that's why I tell them, man, keep that shit going and put in that work in that time.
Hard,
Work hard,
balance it.
Mm-hmm.
hard work.
Don't overwork though.
Don't overwork.
Don't burn yourself out though.
Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard.
Man, come on, man. There's a lot of people that made it over hard work.
So, before we roll out, tell people where they can find you on social media.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it again. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok for some silly goofy shit. It's Sassy the Crack. SASSIETHACrack. Get it.
Like that two sides,
Yeah.
serious side and the
Okay.
fun side.
Okay. Yeah, you can find me on all social media platforms. The real THA_Nokyo NOKYO Japan. It should be dropped by January. So spill the emotions, man. We spilling them. And if you spilling your emotions, and you need to, spill them a little bit more. Nokyo Bel Air. Nokyo Bel Air is where you can find that. So yeah.
All right.
You spell it out.
Diamond.
NOKYO BELAIR.
Right there.
This is the camera.
That's what it looks. No, the camera's there, but that's what
I'm
it
trying
looks
to
like.
get it.
Yeah, girl,
Don't
Diamond
get too
Salon.
close.
You can
I
find
can't get
me
too close.
Yeah, you good? Where you at?
Like,
on Instagram.
You good?
I can't.
The phone at.
Diamond,
I
where you
literally
can
don't
see
know
you?
where my phone is.
What's happening, y'all? It's your girl Diamond and Silent One. Live with y'all. Cognac Confessionals. On all digital platforms at Diamond the Solid One. ONE.
P, where they can find you?
Hey, you can find me and the #1 urban bestseller of Empire in Oakland. I'm Oakland's premier independent.
Town business, baby.
Find them, and hey, you know me, man. I'm just at Cognac Confessionals on Facebook, Cognac_Confessionals on IG. Oh, Cognac Confessionals. Because that's where I reside.
Not your
And-
best dream.
Yes, that's where I reside. But thank y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe. Drop gem. But yeah, that's 3 in the morning shit. Thank y'all for tuning in. You can be anywhere. Like, subscribe, share this. But thank y'all. You can be anywhere. Have fun. Hey, next week.
Are we coming here Friday or are you closed? You gotta be closed. Black Friday, they selling niggas. They made a whole day.
It was time to say goodbye
To all
to all